Hello everyone, Rimea here, and welcome back to the second part of my playthrough of Super Mario 6 Plus. This is an updated version of Mario 6 Plus, a mod I released a year ago. This update only released a few days ago at this point, and we already played through the first 4 stages of this One World mod in the previous part, so please make sure to check that out if you haven't already. And now we're continuing on to 1-4. Like I said, I made this mod, 1-4, no, it's 1-3, whatever. Like I said, I made this mod, so this is like the least blind you can ever have the playthrough be, pretty much. I know every nook and cranny of this mod, pretty much. So instead I'm just here to like share some developer insights, I guess. Let me think, has this stage been changed all that much? Well, there's been a few like changes. Once again, a lot of the changes in this mod compared to the original mod are to do with the star coins, I suppose. Because a lot of the star coins were originally really hard, so I think, yeah, 2 of the star coins in this mod have been, in this stage I should say, have been made easier, so that's cool. Yeah, so if you're not aware of what this mod is, like I said, it's an update of a mod I made in 2019. That doesn't mean that it's like, that I added any stages. I basically just improved a lot of the tile sets and a lot of the like visuals in general, like the background, which was made by Woody Maker. And also, there's been music added, which was done by Nintendo, and it's like new model replacements and stuff. It's all quite cool. And yeah, so what I do in this playthrough is just to discuss what kind of updates I made. If you want to catch my original playthrough of this mod, I also made one of those like half a year ago or something. And not even when this mod released, I didn't do commentated playthroughs back then. So originally, this star coin, or this bonus room release, you're supposed to get in by like not going back here, but like when originally hitting that switch, you were just supposed to run, and there's like no way of knowing that except for all these signs here pointing to the right, and that's obviously really bad. And I saw a lot of people struggling with that throughout their playthroughs, like, you know, being really upset because there's just no indication of it really, except for those few signs which aren't really that much of a giveaway. So there's an easy fix to that, obviously, which is just to add another switch to this section. There we go. I could have also just like removed the tiles here entirely, but I still wanted there to be some kind of challenge to getting into this bonus room, because the bonus room itself is quite easy. Basically, you just hit the switch, and then you can grab both here, and you have to make sure you get out in time. But there isn't that much of this, so it's not really that hard to time. Yeah, apart from that, there really weren't that many changes to this stage. There's one more, which is kind of like silly, but like I like silly in the way that like I don't know how I hadn't done this originally. Yeah, I saw so many people struggling with it. But yeah, in general, like this is just kind of whack, I guess, but it's fine. It's a bit repetitive, a bit enemy spammy, but it's okay, I guess. Always forget that, like the way the layer 0 circle works around Yoshi, to where if I get hit, oh, well, I wanted to get hit by the shell to, okay. Basically, Yoshi has his own layer 0 flow like that, you see? Yeah. Okay, cool, I guess. I wonder if that can be used in any interesting ways. I'm not sure, actually. These blue Koopa shells were already here in the original mod, and I didn't really touch them at all for this mod. I think they still look totally fine. They're actually tile sets, unlike the original in Nito's Wii, where there were sprites. I think, yeah, I don't think anyone can really tell the difference as far as I can tell. A big complaint here: if you destroy the medium Goomba, it turns into 2 like small Goombas with Santa hats, but the medium Goomba doesn't have a Santa hat. What's going on? My Mario lore is being destroyed. Oh my lord! I'm just kidding, but it's kind of funny, I guess. Yeah, probably the weirdest, like the smallest change to this stage, yet probably the most major one, is that I added 2 more coins to this section here now. And also made the section a little bit easier by just making the jump easier. But basically, I think it's now quite obvious that, because these coins only appear if you're riding Yoshi, that you're supposed to flood the jump over to the left there, and there's like a layer 0 section there. If any of you like wouldn't have guessed that before, please let me know, because like I think this is really obvious. I don't know. You're just supposed to do like something like this. And like getting in there is really easy. If you want, you can even ditch your Yoshi to get in there, I suppose. Or I don't know, use an Inkle suit. Do what you want. And here we just have a very simple Nero-style bonus room where you have to kill all the enemies. Oh, I'm trying to... I once got like a thing where I got like a 3 1-up, like a 3, not 3, more like 10 or something jumped in a row on all these Monty-Moles. I think there's 10 Monty-Moles in total. And that way I got like 3 1-ups or something. Oh well. Yeah, it's a really simple thing where if you kill all the Monty-Moles, the blocks will despawn and you get a star coin. Yeah, look at that. No Santa hat. Santa hat. How does it happen? It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, God. Hey, Pipe. Interesting how one going through burns from all the Yoshi fruit respawns. That's kind of overpowered. You could probably farm that, I guess. Huh. I wonder if Nintendo accounted for that in any way in their original stages. I don't think so. Here, another very simple thing is the sign pointing up, so you have to go up to get the switch. It's something which, like, I saw at least 1 or 2 people also confused about, which I just don't understand, I guess. Like, I don't know. I guess my Mario intuition is so much higher than some of the people's. No, I'm just kidding. But some people didn't understand that you're supposed, like, there's a sign pointing down into this shell. It's already been established that these shells are like laser holes, and then there's this hole here. And before there wasn't this sign, but there was already this hole. So like, I don't understand how people didn't get that they were supposed to go in here for a switch. Oh well, whatever. So now there's an extra sign there as well, indicating that there is something in, like, to the left there. And you have to hit that switch. Oh no, Yoshi. See you later, friend. There's a fun little red coin section where... it's always kind of tricky because those multi-balls spawn, like, right inside you. There we go. Yeah, the red coin section kind of leads you to this final star coin here. Which this final star coin is like, like the second star coin was also before. But I think this is much better because, well, one, you can actually like reactivate that switch we hit earlier, and also two, it's kind of like, most people are kind of run for that anyways because of the red coins. Yeah, so I think it's totally fine. I already mentioned it in the previous part, but this snowy New Super Mario Wii remix was not made by any person. Well, it was probably made by a person, not by any of my friends or anything like that. It was made by presumably Sega, because it was a part of Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Winter Olympics, or something along those lines. And it sounds really cool, and I think it's really appropriate for this mod. So yeah, that music got imported by Nintendo. Let's see, which one is 1-4 again? I think it's 1. Should we go use Baby Yoshi? Why not? I did actually kind of account for Baby Yoshi this time around. In the previous version of this mod, Mario X Christmas, you actually, like, Yoshi would die in the stage over to the left in 1-5 if you tried to take him with you. But no, he doesn't. Wait, what? Wait, where is Baby Yoshi? Wait, what? Hold on, I could have sworn I just took him in there. I haven't seen that happen before. I'm pretty sure I played this stage with Baby Yoshi before. What happened? What? I was just talking about how Baby Yoshi's been made compatible with this mod, and then they... Oh my god, what the heck happened? I don't know, actually. Well, whatever. Great Baby Yoshi, I suppose. Maybe he'll show up in the next section or something weird like that. Yeah, so this stage is another SME Super Evolution reject stage, I guess. It's fine. It's kind of just very simple and small and kind of, you know, not that interesting. Oh well. Sakura's been made a little bit more good, I guess. Before it was just that it was up here, and the camera kind of like hid it, but it was kind of jank. But now if you go up here, like there's Sakura up there, but you can't actually see that if you're like over here or something. So I think it's alright. And also you can, if you're like too hasty, you might destroy these brick blocks, and that way, yeah, you won't be able to get the Sakura in if you don't have something like a fly power up. I think it's kind of cool. Once again, we're using the remix, which you might have already heard in the tower stage we played in the previous video. This remix was made for Super Evolution as well. It was meant to go with this stage, you know. This stage had a lot of background tiles added, like this whole giant background tile formation here, and I think it adds a lot more character to this stage. Like, it just makes it feel less empty and stuff, I suppose. I don't think this stage had background tiles at all in the original version, in fact, so all of these background sections you see have been edited. Another new thing for this stage is the some of the camera control stuff I did. Like for example in this section, there used to be a thing where like the camera would jerk up if you like jumped over here, and like here it wasn't this high. But now it's actually like this all over the place. Before the second star coin was just like chilling down there and like it was hidden by the camera. But now there's like this coin indicating it, and there's like some 3 coins, and if you go down here, it pops up, and then if you try to get it, there's some hidden blocks, which also are automatically your way to get back up. I think it's just a nice little like sequence of events there. I think it works there pretty well. Though I'm sure some people will like misinterpret it somehow, and I'll have to like fix it in the new Super Mario 6 Christmas coming 2021. I don't know. I love the way this stage looks with the background as well. I also added like some cloud sections and stuff. This stage, it's just, I love it, honestly. William making it such a good job with this background. I don't think anything has been changed about this bonus room, really. I think it was sort of 5 bonus room to begin with. If you just hit the POW and like the two sections with coins balance out, so you have to make sure you don't collect these coins first or the stock room will disappear, but you can still drop down regardless. Section still kind of ends with a lot of enemies, and at least this scale platform section here has been added to kind of make the gold ball a little bit more interesting. I mean, most people are probably going to have an acorn salute regardless. But if you don't have one, you kind of have to do like some kind of like that or something to get the gold ball. Maybe a bit of an easy gold ball, but I think it's fine. I do wonder what happened to our baby Yoshi then. Maybe he like got like some kind of crazy frame perfect trick, or no, he's just not here. Wait, what? Where did you come from, little buddy? What? Hold on. Hold the phone. Where? Okay, this might be like actual like a bug in this mod then. I don't know. I haven't like I played like even before the trailer. I recorded footage with Baby Yoshi in this stage. So I don't know how that would happen. I'll have to check that out. Well, let's see if he spawns in this stage at least. There might just be some bug that's like going on right now. It's just like permanent as I'm playing right now. You know, he did actually spawn here. Well, whatever then. So before what happened in this stage, if you took Baby Yoshi with you, he would like this like kind of spawn to the ground here, and he would die, which is kind of like terrifying, I guess. So now he just spawns up there, and it works out, and I think it's good. I mean, this stage is definitely not meant to be used with Baby Yoshi, really, but it still works if you want him, I guess. So yeah, originally this stage, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well. There was like a mini mushroom over in like this brick block or something, and basically you were supposed to carry that mini mushroom or that mini power up all the way over to like past the halfway mark for a star coin. And I changed that to where the mini mushroom is now a lot closer to that section. I think it's a lot better. The adapting the snow, like the deep snow tile set I made for this stage, to the new tile set I made for like the Super Mario 64, I guess. That was kind of a pain, but I think it turned out pretty good looking alright. In the end. Here's something weird. If you eat a flip rest, like Baby Yoshi will take damage, but also still eat him. So I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I think I was like a snowball down there. That's how I took damage. I think so. Anyways, I don't know. Hi. Yeah, we can't eat the. Oh, come on. That's like the second time it's happened in this playthrough, that kind of thing. Where like, right as the thing spawns something, like we had that before in the previous episode with a Cooligan spawning from a pipe. Basically, it like just spawns it inside the player, and therefore the player takes damage, even though they really shouldn't have. So yeah, if you hit a power block here, there's some arrows that spawn, or a coin thing that forms arrows, or a coin thing that forms an arrow. I'm trying to get Baby Yoshi back while also talking. It's a bit taxing, I guess. There we go. Oh. Yeah, this bonus room's been changed a tiny bit, but made it a little bit easier, a little bit less jank. I don't think actually it's easier at all. I think it's just less jank. I guess it's actually kind of hard without wall jumping. Oh. There we go. Yeah, a bit of a tough bonus room, but not too bad, I think. I kind of like the way it kind of functions as a Donkey Kong stage, sort of. Yeah, what I mean. Yeah, it used to be, like I said, that the mini mushroom in this area was all the way over at the beginning, but now it's actually right next to the midway. So, go. And we can use that. It's a bit weird having a mini mushroom and also Baby Yoshi, but it works, I guess. Oh, no, I want to go. Oh, hold on. There we go. Can I actually? I can't. That worked. I think we're still going to carry him with us, aren't we? Okay, we are. Good. Yeah, so another change to this section is that now there's 2 snowballs instead of just 1. Makes it a little bit easier. And also, these munches sections here have been made a lot smaller. There used to be like 6 or 7 munches at the end here. Now it's only 3. That whole section has been made tons easier. Though either way, I guess if you have Baby Yoshi with you, you can just fly over the whole thing if you want. Yeah, this whole camera setup here is still kind of cool, I guess. Works out quite well. Don't need a mini mushroom for the rest of the stage. There is some stuff you can still do with the mini mushroom in the second half of the stage, but I can't be bothered to actually use it just for that. Oh, I guess I'll point it out once we get there. Yeah, the second half of the stage hasn't really been changed at all, has it? I can't think. I don't think so, no. Well, I guess one change is that now the flying question marks are actually grey, just like the rest of the question marks in the mod for the most part. That's just, yeah, like one of those, like, very nice little details I did, I guess, which weren't really like required or anything like that. Also, if you were a mini, you could walk under here right now, and that's kind of like a nice little thing, I guess. Yeah, so like that's one of the details I added while just kind of being bored and being like, hey, what else can I possibly do for this mod, you know? It doesn't really require that much effort, but it's still kind of a nice little detail, and that's one of them. The Starcoin is still a little bit like, whatever. It's not the worst Starcoin ever, but it's still a little bit simple and like kind of needlessly hard. Okay, we're running low on time. I guess that makes sense because I've been doing a lot of running back and forth throughout playing this stage. And playing it with Baby Yoshi's also been a bit of a hassle. Very simple gold ball here. Didn't even get the top. But yeah, you can just jump on top of the flippers while he's jumping or throwing a snowball, and that gives you the top of the flagpole. Really simple, but I actually think it's quite an effective gold ball regardless. And before we go to the castle, I suppose we'll hit the piranha plant, just because I did actually change these little encounters here. We're going to use Baby Yoshi. There we go. Yeah, nothing major. Still, like, I think they're like identical to the original versions, just with the updated tile sets. And I mean, even the original version for Mario 64 was just the original, like from New Super Juice enemy encounters, but with Mario 64 tile sets. So, yeah, whatever. Okay, on to Fire Frost Fortress. Probably the most changed stage. I don't know. It's just been made a lot easier. We got the Super Mario 3D World Fire or Lava or whatever it's called theme. I think it's called the Fire theme. That's kind of a cool theme. It's not a remix or anything like that, but it works. One of the major changes to this stage is that I actually did proper power tiling, and if you look in the previous version of this stage, I just used like the gray wall tiles next to the edge tiles here, but now there's also the transition tiles, like the two white transitions you usually have in tower tile sets. I don't know why I didn't use this originally, honestly. I guess I never really made towers before making this stage. I don't know. It's really weird, honestly. Oh, but yeah, I fixed that now. And in general, this stage is just made a lot easier. So, like, there's like a bigger delay on the Poodaboo jumps. There used to be 2 Poodaboos in this section here, but now there's only 1. Stuff is moving a little bit slower, that kind of thing. Still Starcoin up here. I think this is quite a good Starcoin, honestly. Go up here, like, because people might be wondering, like, well, okay, why is there that block up there? That's for the Starcoin. Oh, damn it. The penguin suit is also new to this stage. You used to just have like an ice flower or something, and it just makes like it's not really like all that necessary per se, but it is nice to have like the no sliding on ice thing, because there will be a lot of sliding on ice later on. I think I made the lava here rise up a lot slower. It used to go at like a ridiculous speed, honestly. I don't think this green coin section has been changed at all, really. It's still quite a tough green coin section, but I honestly just really like it, so I don't really care. I don't care about the haters. Cool sections for that. I think before there wasn't a power-up in here, but now there is like a mushroom if you're small, I think. Maybe in this one? No, yeah, I think it's in the other one. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so this midway section might at first sight not look any different, but actually it's had a major like change, which is that now you can see it's bubbling up and down this ice flow here. You can actually kind of go under here, and sure enough, you can see the camera already kind of jerk down. You can go down here for the second Starcoin. Before there used to be this whole complication about the second Starcoin in this stage, which is just ridiculous, and I explained it in my original Mario 64 playthrough, why it was so stupid and stuff. Basically, I just fixed that by putting a second Starcoin here. A really simple and small Starcoin, a bit weird maybe, but I think it's a lot better than what we had before, so whatever. There's no longer a mini mushroom in this section because it wasn't really required to begin with. That also relates back to that Starcoin that I was just talking about. That question mark there now actually spews out the item because like otherwise it's hard to like jump on top of there or wait for the penguin to fall down. Oh damn it! There goes my power up. In general, in this section, all of the lava pillars except for this one right here have been removed. I think there's also maybe 1 or 2 Poodaboos that got removed. All of the icicles have been removed, literally all of them except for that big one we were just standing on earlier. And that just makes this section so much more manageable. It's so much better now. And you can still go in here for this same bonus room. I don't think it's been changed at all. You actually just, so you're supposed to like run over to the left now, and then like run over to the right, and then like jump back to the middle, but if you just stand and wait here, I got scared. But yeah, I could have just stood and waited there for this star coin. But hey, I think it works either way. And he saw like before it was like you could go back into this pipe and get the third star coin. It was just ridiculous. There's still this fun little thing which I actually added in this version, which is that you can go up here and then it's like a coin that spawns there. And you're like, oh, I see a coin, and that's where the actual like before boss power up is. So that's kind of cool. Before in Mario 64, Lemmy had like a bunch of pudaboos in this area. And I decided to just remove those because I thought it was a bit weird and a bit like randomly tough for no reason, and like there's no way to really like predict when the pudaboos were gonna come up and stuff, so I just removed them. Instead, now this section actually like has no walls, which makes it a bit tougher, I guess. You might like run off the sides at some point or get bumped off, I don't know. And Lemmy's dead. Doesn't quite conclude this mod yet because there's still a credit stage, so that stage has barely been changed. I was going to like originally maybe consider doing like a more advanced credit stage or like making it any longer or whatever, but I decided to just a bit simple, and then I only changed it like a tiny bit, but I guess we'll check it out regardless. Oh yeah, a change I've completely forgotten to mention so far is also that the piranha planets are all blue now, because it's a mod, and I guess it's kind of cool when it's like snowy. I don't know, I guess it's fine. There we go, we got all the star coins as well. Not often I do that. We got all the star coins in the mod. That's gonna mean something good, right? The Southern Hemisphere. I explained this before, but basically the joke there is just because in the Southern Hemisphere, it's actually like summertime during Christmas. So that's why it's all very hot here and stuff. It doesn't really make sense because technically you think we're on the north side of the map. Maybe this is the south side for all you know. Or like maybe this is, I mean, maybe this is the north side and we're just all turned around, who knows. We don't have to be facing north. But whatever, yeah, so that's just an excuse to have this still be a desert. And this is just a credit stage. Which, even the tile set for this one hasn't been changed, because I still think this fits quite well as a desert tile set. Now the auto scroll is going to kick in, there we go. Yeah, so not much has really been changed here. I'm still credited for levels and tile sets, because of course. Visual inspiration, newer team. That makes sense because of all like I mean, oh, what? Okay, well, rip Baby Yoshi. I think that still makes sense because you know I still am inspired a lot by a newer team, and like the ropes and stuff for the Christmas lights were kind of just like the bridge tile set and stuff. It all makes sense. Tools by Budixi and Killsix Gaming for Miyamoto and Switch Toolbox. Support by Jonathan and Winnie Maker. That makes sense because I just credited them two for that in this version because they helped out a lot on like doing the backgrounds and the music and that the Santa Hat Goomba and stuff. I think it all makes sense. The original game Nintendo, obviously that one makes sense. We even used some of Nintendo's own music in this mod, like apart from the original nostalgia music, so oh my. And you for playing, yes. I'm thanking myself for playing, I guess. Yes, sure, why not? And Merry Christmas. And yes, that's lovely. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is this video is going to go up on the day after Christmas, but still, Merry Christmas to you all as well, I guess. I think we're gonna go walk off left now, and that's it. All right. Well, guys, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this playthrough. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like, and if you really love this and you want to catch the next video of mine whenever that releases, maybe also subscribe, I don't know. Anyways, see you later and bye bye.